Welcome back to the WASD and Beyond podcast, everybody. We are back. Well, I'm back. Noah's on It Came from SCREAMBOX. So this episode is pertinent for him to be on. Brody's busy, and Noah and I just got back from a trip. You may have seen about it. You may have heard about it. You may have seen us post about it.
Maybe.
Noah and I just got back from San Diego.
Oh, good morning. It is 5:08. I'm outside of Nick's house, and today we're getting on a flight. Gonna head on out California way, see the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Where are we?
We are in San Diego, California.
Why?
We are going to the premiere of the Toxic Avenger tonight.
Hell yeah.
I can't say where, but we are going there.
Hell yeah.
It'll be sweet. We had a blast. It was crazy. It was a good time. There was ups. There was downs. There was more ups than there were downs. Luckily.
That's right.
Very, very luckily. But before we get into all of that, please check out our sponsors, The Final Boss, LONGY, and SCREAMBOX. Go check them out. Links down below. Thank you, Final Boss, LONGY, and SCREAMBOX for sponsoring the show, putting clothes on our backs, and having us watch awesome movies that we love. Go check them all out. Links down below. Already said it, but I'm going to do it twice. Whatever. While you're at it, please check out the Spawn Camp Discord. That is free. Join that. Have a good time. We're going to start plugging our emails at the end of the show so you guys can write into us from now on.
Yep.
Good way to engage with you guys. We want to talk to you. Want to get to know. Hit us up. Let us think. Tell us what to talk about. And yeah. Let's get right into it. So Noah and I Noah, myself, Brody, and Alex, rather, have been pushing the Toxic Avenger on social media, the WASD and Beyond social media. This blossomed into a pretty cool relationship with Cineverse, which landed us into a pretty cool position with SCREAMBOX. Now we have that whole show because of the Toxic Avenger coming close with SCREAMBOX and the team behind the Toxic Avenger, which has led us to having pins and stickers and foam hands now and posters and fucking Toxic Avenger fake brooms made out of what like
Yeah,
foam.
little mops.
Yeah, mops.
Yeah.
Fake brooms. I'm a fan of the Toxic Avenger. I called it a broom. A mop. It landed us
It's
in
a mop prop.
It is a mop prop. Mop shop. What?
There you go.
But that landed us in San Diego last weekend to the premiere of the Toxic Avenger. Now, let's start there. So Noah and I are just chilling 3 weeks ago.
Well, we should cut back 2 weeks before that.
Oh,
of
yeah.
how this all came about.
Oh yeah, we're going there. So I'm at
Yeah.
work with Evan, and I'm just chilling at my desk, and I get an email that just flies across, and it's like, "Hey, you've been invited to the premiere of the Toxic Avenger." Oh, okay, that's fucking insane. Where? And that says San Diego, and I'm like, what? I freaked out. I'm like, there's no way this is real. It is, because I know the source. Obviously, we know the source who we're talking to, our contact. And it's legitimate. And I have a panic attack at work. I'm like, how are we going to do that? And I call Noah immediately. I'm like, hey, this just happened. This is real. What do you think? What was your reaction?
I couldn't believe it, dude. You called me and you were like, I have to tell you something. And I'm like, is it good? Is it bad? I thought we were like, one of the people creators of the movies we've been reviewing maybe reached out, like something like that. And then Nick was like, he just sent me the screenshot. You just sent me the screenshot of the email, and then I was like, oh shit, like this is for real. And then I think when you called me, we were like, we're doing it. Like let's do
Yeah.
it. Like let's run it. And then there was like a back and forth. We were like, can we make this happen? Can we not make this happen? Because they just invited us to the premiere, which was insane. So we had to figure out how we're going to get there.
Yeah.
And if we were going to get there, but we ultimately decided if we didn't, then we would definitely regret it. So we quickly booked a hotel and flights, got out there like 2 weeks later.
Shit was crazy because my wife had told me, and Evan had told me, and like people at my work were like, dude, you got to.
Yeah.
If you don't go, you're going to be pissed that you didn't go. And I'm glad I went. It was a wild ride with one of my best friends, and we had a fucking blast, dude. Like, there's just two dudes in California way, dude. We were whacking it and jacking it in San Diego.
Yeah.
And it was cool, man. The plane, I hate planes. I'm going to say that right now. Don't like it.
Nick had a bad time on the plane.
Sorry for coughing into the mic. I think I'm, like, not sick, but whatever. From the trip, whatever.
The trip was 6 days ago at this point, 7 days ago at this point.
Fucked up. Yeah, it's a week ago.
It's crazy.
Just went boom, because it feels like yesterday we were in San Diego.
And
yeah.
So we flew in real early. We got there. We're like looking around. I was like, holy shit, where are we? Like realizing that only 2 weeks ago this was just like an idea, and then we were there. It was all pretty surreal. So we went downtown. We explored a little bit. Comic-Con was going on at the same time, which ended up filling out a lot of the time in this trip. We explored a little bit. We were checking stuff out, and then finally came time to go to the premiere. And we like roll up to this thing, and there's like security, and they're checking the names on a list. And there's like a lineup for the public of people being like, "Oh, maybe we'll get to see it. Maybe we'll get to see."
I got so worked up and confused. It's not the Toxic Avengers' fault. None of them, because they had their shit down pat. They knew what was going on. It was working. It was that fucking security, man. The fucking security.
Well, the security for an event that was happening next door, or was happening in the building, but at a separate spot in the building. And we were just like, yeah, we're checking in for the Toxic Avenger, and they were just like, we don't know what that is.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It was, we don't fucking care. Go sit in line. I went, I wanted to be like, I don't think you know who you're talking
to. Yeah, right.
But like, obviously, that's not who I am, because we're such small fish in this grand scheme of what we did. But like, that sucked. But we finally get a hold of the coordinator. Lovely lady. And she's like, I like pull her aside after Noah's like watching me go. And he's like, yeah, say something.
Because the whole time I was like, they got this list thing. I'm sure it'll be fine. And it was fine, but go ahead.
Finally pull her aside, and I'm like, hey, like, we're on the list for this movie. And she goes, oh, why don't you just say so? You know? And I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, yep. Because I figured out what was going on the half hour we weren't in there.
Yeah.
I already know what happened.
What was going on? Going on?
Buddy. There's people in there. There's photo ops.
Oh, like Cass was in there? Oh my God.
That's what it's looking like.
Damn, that's what we missed out on.
That's what it looks like.
I know that they were taking pictures after or during the movie they were out.
Oh,
Taking
okay, maybe
pictures.
that's what that was then.
It could have been.
I think there was probably people roaming around.
It's possible.
I mean, but they just got done with
Well,
Hall H.
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. Thanks, security. Fucking giant dick. Anyways, we finally get in.
He's alright. He's just doing a job.
We are met with free liquid death. Very nice. Free popcorn. Very nice.
Bunch of nice spread of snacks.
A bunch of spread of snacks. We walk into the theater, and the first thing, because we were like, dude, I hope we get some cool swag. Like, obviously, I'm there. We're there for the movie, but like, if we leave with like, I don't know, that foam hand you see in Noah's background and that poster,
that guy,
cool with that too. But also, they had these brooms or the mops. Why do I keep calling it a broom?
I can get the mop.
Yeah, get the mop.
It's pulled up over here.
So we get these mops in our seats.
Good audio content.
Yes, very good audio. Well, we had to fold them up to get them back on the plane, so we're gonna fix those. But like, we get those. They're mops. They're Toxie's mop, and they're just on our seats. And I was just like, oh my fucking god, this is so sick. Like, everything about it was so cool. And I was like sitting there freaking out because I stole the little reserved sign.
Yeah,
for my
I wanted
seat.
to keep it.
It's cool, man. It's fucking sweet. So I took
it is
that.
Cool.
I shouldn't have, but I did. Sorry, Robin. But I took it. For the audio listeners, I'm so sorry. I'm so coffee. It was bad yesterday. Remember that? Like, after
all the audio listeners have gone away since we're showing off props.
Oh my god! So we're sitting in the theater. We got some other bigwig, not big. Well, yeah, they're bigger publishers next to us. There's some these from IMDb and Bloody Disgusting and Legendary and
dude. But that was my favorite part of the whole evening. Other than the movie, we went in there and then like this woman walked in. And she's like, "Hi, I'm so and so from Legendary," and I'm like, "That's fucking." They made Dune.
Dude,
that's like Christopher Nolan's friends.
I felt like how like country kids feel when they go to the big city for the first time.
Oh, dude, we felt so out of place the whole night.
Dude, our Midwestern charm was like on full effect. Every like 2 minutes, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry.
I'm just gonna scooch past you.
Yeah, hitting people with the ope. But we're
like, oh, they don't say that here.
No, nobody did. They say welcome in, and we were like, shut up.
They say welcome in. I'm like, this isn't Germany. What are we doing?
Shut up already.
Ooh, welcome in.
Welcome in, young one. But we finally get to our seats. We're chilling, and then the lights go dim for a minute, and then the house lights go back on. And from the corner of my eye, I start seeing like Macon Blair and Jacob Tremblay and Peter Dinklage, Elijah Wood, and then I see Lloyd Kaufman, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, that's Lloyd goddamn Kaufman. And our premiere was the one with all of them there, which was sweet.
Yeah, yes. I don't know what it was like for the other premieres. I think
Elijah Wood popped
I think
in.
Definitely Lloyd and Macon Blair were talking for all of them, but I think ours was the only one where all the cast came in.
Peter Dinklage, dude, it was everybody a part of the cast was pretty much there, the main cast.
Yeah.
And that was an honor to see them all talk to us and like introduce the film. And the movie just starts, and immediately you could just feel. I have been in theaters before, but I haven't, obviously, to see movies, but I haven't been in a theater where as soon as the fucking movie starts, you can just feel this like overwhelming like stoked, and like the positivity, and like everyone's so like happy to be there. Like I said, we have Troma right in front of us. Like right in front of us is Troma, and they're fucking having a blast during this thing. They're being loud, they're laughing, they're cackling. Everyone's just jumping for joy, man. And the movie, we can't say much because me and Noah and Alex are going to go see this movie when it releases, August 29th. Go see it in theaters. And we're going to do a proper review with Alex. That's not fair.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't really think it doesn't do the movie justice to talk about it until we can talk about all of it, and I think it'd be better to wait till it comes out so that everybody can see it, and then we can listen, we can talk about it after we know that other people have seen it too.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. I mean, this movie was a wild ride. What I will say is wild ride.
He's just gonna give it a full review right now.
No. I'm saying
after we just said we're not gonna.
I'm not gonna. I'm saying it's a wild ride. And if Lloyd Kaufman had to hand the mop over to anybody, I'm glad it's Macon Blair.
Yeah.
This was a love letter
If
to
you were
Troma.
worried, Troma wouldn't be Troma still, you can rest easy because this is exactly what you would hope for.
This is Troma on a pretty big ass budget.
Yeah.
This was a wild ride, and that's all I'll say on that. So
Yeah, super cool. Big ups to Cineverse for
ah,
inviting us out.
thank you, Cineverse. Thank you, Toxic Avenger team, Cineverse. Thank you, Bloody Disgusting, for inviting, and Cineverse and Toxic Avenger for having us at the after party, which that was a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing. We were like debating, like, do we go? Like, yeah, I was chafing really bad.
We're like, I don't know. It's 4 a.m. for us. Burke pointed it out to me. We were up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. Like, that doesn't feel like it's real, but we were up from 4 a.m. in Detroit to 4 a.m. our time.
I wasn't even that tired when we.
In San Diego time, it would have only been like midnight, but for us, it was like 3 or 4 a.m. by the time we got back to the hotel.
Because I started drinking when we got to California. We went out to lunch. I had a beer, so not drinking. I had a beer, stopped, started getting a headache, grabbed a beer from somewhere else, stopped. We went back to our hotel room, and then we went back, and then went through the whole movie, and then we went to the after party. The after party,
Yeah.
where this gets cool. So we're walking to the bar that it's at, and it's a closed event. And when you first see it, you're like, okay, so they're gonna have this in like some dive bar.
I didn't even think that. I just thought it was going to be some kind of venue, but
like
it
a
was
venue
like
or like a dive
closed.
bar.
Yeah,
but this was like a closed-in event with security. And I guarantee whoever was there, of like Zero or anyone listens to this, because like it's gonna be shared by Cineverse and all that, they're gonna be like, oh my god, you guys are such like yokels. But like
first time, buddy.
First time, dude. But like,
first time.
We get to the door, and give them our names. Like, yeah, come on in, guys. Fucking free booze, more free liquid death, which I'm pumped on. Noah's like, ugh, liquid death, but I love liquid death.
I don't love like the water in a can thing. I hate that.
I get it. But there's just a hostess, a waitress, walking around with free Wagyu fucking burgers.
Wagyu fucking smash burgers and like some kind of fish. I don't know.
And like tons of like crazy food that you just won't get other places. And me and Noah,
we didn't eat any of it.
We ate none of it. I was like, God.
But I still maintain. I'm like, listen. If for me, it's 4 a.m. and we've been out here. We've done this crazy trip. We've been on flights. We flew like 3,000 miles, and it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, I'm just not hungry right now,
bro. I was just thirsty, so I kept drinking. I had I had 4 drinks there, which were all comped. Thank you guys. And they were all Toxic Avenger themed drinks. I took a picture of the menu. I'd have to look it up again. But that was really fucking neat. And then you get in there and the whole place is lit up green. Like green, and like you look in front of you and there's like definitely a lounge where for like Lloyd and like the cast and crew, it looked like what that was gonna probably be, right?
Yeah.
And you look over and it's just like this giant wall with Toxie. And you just at that point I'm like, oh, we did it. Like, we're here. Because our screening, like I was like, okay, cool. Like people are just gonna come in. And it's like, oh no, this is like for us and like other media and outlets and
it was like real media people, and then we were there too. And we're just like, I'm just looking around. I'm like, what is going on? Like, how did this happen?
But we met some cool people at the party. Zero from Fangoria, you were awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us and trying to put me back down a level to just breathe and remember everyone here is a dork too. Okay. Obviously we met Robin and the Cineverse. They were awesome towards us. Appreciate the hospitality. So we were ready to go. And I'll let you take this part over. This is where it
we're gonna head out.
Silly.
We're gonna head out, and we were both like, the whole time we were like, I wonder if any of the cast is gonna show up. Is Lloyd gonna show up? And I was like, I think Lloyd maybe. And then did you say or did I say? You were like, as soon as we leave, he's gonna show up. And then I was like, all right, let's we're gonna head out. I called the lift. As we're walking out, Lloyd is showing up in the car. We walked out of the bar and he stepped out of his vehicle.
with his wife.
And he went over, he went over to the little step and repeat to take a photo, and we got to chat with him for a sec and take a photo with him. Really
Unforgettable.
awesome, really good dude.
What he
Incredible.
He's a legend. Because as soon as like I saw him, like, no, we're getting a photo with him, and you're like, how? And I was like, we are. And like people were trying to chat. I'm like, Lloyd, we literally flew from Detroit to see the premiere tonight. He's like, Detroit, and I went, yes, we're in. And then I started talking to Lloyd Kaufman. He's like, I was just in Detroit filming a movie, and I was like, I wonder if it was from. In my head, I'm like, I wonder if this was Nick's, my buddy Nick's, one of his movies. But
that'd be quite the get.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask Nick.
Yeah, you should. That'd be crazy.
But we get our little photo. He tells us to have a great night. He's like, you guys have a great night, but in the Lloyd way. That it's just not. You can't replicate how he is.
No, he is a national treasure.
Oh, protect that man at all costs.
Yeah, for real.
So we get back to the hotel, and I'm like, I want more booze, and I fucking DoorDash beer, and then I promptly drank a beer and passed out.
Hell yeah!
So that was the premiere. That was we landed and did all of that in a day.
But we knew with San Diego going on, or San Diego with Comic-Con going on, there was going to be all kinds of other like installations and stuff. I tried to like look and see if we could get a badge, but you really can't get a badge anything like day of or whatever.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Some people are saying you got to plan a year in advance, and I'd never been to a Comic-Con before. I've been to like other conventions like RTX back when they used to do that.
Yeah.
But I'd never been to one of this scale. It was insane. The whole city is taken over for this.
Well, Noah and I missed a few things too, because I finally figured out where Predator Badlands was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it wasn't far from where we ever the fuck were. I don't know how we fucking missed it.
Was it like in a building somewhere?
No, it was on a fucking building, and on the outside, it's literally the new Predator.
Oh.
We missed it. We missed Godzilla. Noah knows how I was bitching about that.
Nick was mad about missing the Godzilla store.
Oh, fucking. But not that I could have bought it.
I mean, they had a couple of merch. Yeah, they had a couple of cool things. That Kaiju response team windbreaker kind of goes hard. Maybe we could.
I'm gonna look for it.
I mean, maybe there would be a way to get your hands on that later on.
I'm gonna. But like.
But we did get to go to a couple installations, starting with this South Park one.
We did prior, but before that, I want to preface. Noah and I did all of these things at SDCC for free.
Yeah.
Minus buying booze, which was me, buying merchandise, which
any buying drinks or food that was not included, like, or merch.
Like, I mean, even the merch, like, you didn't really have to buy it; you were given swag. So, like, at South Park, we bought South Park merch, but then Noah bought so much, they were like, "Yo, here's this."
Yeah, they're just like, you're buying stuff, and they're just like, well, how about this too? And just take like, this with you.
Yeah, absolutely, I will. And we were so pumped on our gubbins. Like, it was.
Yeah, dude, we had so many gubbins.
We had to take the fucking
so much gubbins
and bend them. I was just like drunk, and I'm like, what if we like bent them? And I was like, I'll do it on my own. And I did it, and you're like, it didn't snap. Okay? And I went, we just like folded it like little sandwiches, and it worked. But yeah, we had walked, we had seen the South Park activation. What was that? A week prior to to the flight. We're like, we have to try to get to that, and we're like, how the fuck are we gonna get in? We're never gonna get in. We got in. We showed up at 11:30, got in by 12.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There's virtually no line or anything. We just got there before they opened. I think they did like a reservation system that I think got ruined by bots.
Yeah.
So pretty much anybody could get in, but they had like photo ops. They had the Dick and Bow's hot dog.
Oh my god!
They were playing South Park episodes. They were doing trivia. There was the a Tweak Brothers coffee stand.
I got a cold brew.
There was the micro brew.
Yeah. So I got a cold brew coffee, but then we went to the micro brew inside. Yep. I was gonna get something from Dick and Bow's because they actually do the ketchup nut sack.
Yeah.
But like, I just wasn't hungry. I was like, gonna eat to eat. Like, that doesn't make sense. I watch other people walk around with their Dick and Bow's, so that was cool. but you had all these like wooden cutouts of like the boys and Butters and
There's one of
Man
the
Bear
whole
Pig,
class.
the whole class, which we took photos. Like we're gonna make a YouTube video to accompany this
Yeah,
video.
in the video you'll
to
see
this
you'll see that now.
Yeah, to accompany this audio at least.
Yeah.
Crazy. South Park was awesome. They were playing the Shake Weight episode. We were just sitting
Yep.
there dying, and as like it's the part where Sharon's jerking Randy off, give him an old fashioned. There's a parent in front of us with a little girl, and she's just covering just earmuffs. That I was looking and just dying, bro.
But it was so funny. It was like being in the place where you know everybody in that place is a huge fan, and also like they can't believe like this is the most South Park like place that they've ever been.
Dude,
Like you're literally like you're standing there and there's the cutouts and all the like props and stuff from the shows and the merch. It was just like insane vibe. It was so good.
They sucked at the trivia though, those fans. We should have done it.
Honestly, if they asked me those questions, like they asked the one to Kenny's girlfriend's name, I wouldn't have remembered that.
I thought it was Tammy.
It is Tammy, but I didn't know.
Yeah, and then what? So that was just sweet. South Park World.
Yeah.
South Park World rule. We ventured off the beaten path for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Made it to Alien Earth. That was more of a me thing, I think. Now, you were stoked on it.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty sick.
Yeah. It was cool, man. You're walking around this like crash site, and there's like a bunch of alien eggs everywhere, and like broken specimen tubes everywhere. Things are like flashing at you. There's a Xeno just on top of a pod that you take a photo with. That was insane. We got our photo ops with a Xeno. And it was just a cool little thing. It was really quick, in and out. But dude, if my throat doesn't stop, I'm gonna.
It's fine.
And that was cool. I loved it. The effort put into that was really. I'm pissed because we should have went to the first part of it and then went to the second part.
Oh yeah, there was like another part that we didn't know about. But I think that was just from the direction we came around, because the whole the whole waterfront was the installations area.
Yeah.
So you had Adult Swim and Hulu, FX with Alien Earth.
Yeah.
All of them like lined up. You had Voodoo Ranger. Who else was there? Was Fight something?
Brawl Stars. Yeah. They had like their own little island.
And there were like cosplayers walking around and like other media people and just like it's just a kind of a crazy atmosphere. And we got to do that Alien Earth thing, and then we went over to the Adult Swim.
Oh,
I wouldn't even call it an Adult Swim installation. I would call it an Adult Swim party, because that's what it was.
It was insane. The only thing they were missing was the booze, I think. Which I don't know if I think they had booze last year from what I was told, but they didn't have any booze. I was like, dude, if I like have a drink, and because I was just me and Noah, I was just like dancing at points. I was like, oh my god, that feeling.
And it got even crazier that night, which I think we would have gone back had we not been where we were.
Yeah.
But we stayed there for a while. We got some photo ops. We jumped on a bouncy castle filled with butts.
Noah did a front flip that just took me, or back flip rather, that just took my ass out.
Yeah, it is. Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah, Nick fell over the second I landed on this thing, and they gave me a. When I did that, when we got out, they gave me a custom Pickle Rick toilet paper holder.
Dude,
just super sick, and there was all kinds of stuff being like thrown around. They had the little guys from Common Side Effects. Nick got one of those. Well, he'll find it. I'll vamp while he finds it.
Got my little guy.
There you go. There you go, little dude.
Sorry, YouTube. I got my little guy, dude. My little Common Side Effects.
Yeah, they were just like they were throwing those out, and you could get like I don't think they didn't have like merch, did they?
They weren't selling anything. They were just throwing a bunch
No,
of shit out.
it was all photo ops.
Well,
They
you
weren't
could
selling
go
anything.
adopt a guy. Like you can go.
Yeah, you could do the adopt a guy thing.
Or like the
But who
paint.
knows? That might have been free.
It was free.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We should have done it so you could have given Brooke like an adopt a guy, and I could have given Perry or Landon an adopt a. God damn it.
Well, we were thinking we had to keep in mind that we had to get all this stuff home on the plane.
Yes.
So
already a bitch and a half. So
that was sweet.
Yeah.
It was popping off. There was like I said, there was like a bouncy castle, a big slide.
There was jousting.
There was jousting. There was like human-sized cat trees.
There was a DJ.
There was a DJ the whole time. They were like showing clips of shows on the screen. There was a life-size Smiling Friends set. That was awesome. That was so sick.
It's insane. We
got a bunch of good
Charlie,
photos in that.
Charlie and Pim.
Yep.
So, that was fucking wild. We went down this giant slide. We took a photo with the Primal dinosaur.
The dinosaur from Primal. Yep.
That was cool. Everyone in that installation as well was having a blast.
Yeah.
Like everybody was having a good time.
It was the most everybody here is on the same wavelength kind of group.
We're just weird. We're just bebopping around being weird as fuck, and we all loved it.
Yeah.
But
that's like Comic-Con though, isn't it? That's like it's the one place where all these people who are super into their specific thing finally get together and you can just all vibe.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. Everything about it was so fucking awesome. I loved it, dude.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm super pumped we got to finally do something that cool. To be invited was just truly awesome, and I'm glad we got to do it. I'm just pumped. Man.
Yeah.
Like thinking back, I'm like, God damn, that was super gnarly. We ended up at Mission Beach.
Yep.
That was cool. I thought
we had to go to the beach.
Yeah, we had to go to the beach. We got some good ass food.
Oh yeah. Shout out Mission Tacos.
Yeah, dude. Very, very good little spot.
Really good.
Where else did we go, man? We went to a lot of fucking places.
Well, we were looking for something to do that evening, and we landed on what's this?
We went to
hit the footy.
We went
hit
to
the footy in it.
We went to an MLS game. Was not expecting that. But that was also crazy. Crazy atmosphere. San Diego FC went hard for their team.
Get him out of the box.
Get out of the box, Rem. You're not even handsome enough. Get out.
Yeah, you're not.
Incredible stadium.
Yeah.
It was wild.
And a pretty good game too.
Yeah,
pretty
it was
good
fun.
match.
It was man, you can tell everyone there who's been going there's been having a good time. I think a lot of people there were just fucking wasted.
Yeah.
I got some dude ran into me, spilled beer all over me, and then
Yeah, Nick had a bit of an oopsies.
I didn't do it. This guy did it. Bought me a beer.
Yeah.
So whatever. So no, that was really fucking cool. Bought my grandparents scarves, and I kept a pin. I got my Alien Earth pin on my board now. Got my plane ticket on my board. Gnarly shit, dude. Yeah, that was awesome. And it's all because of the Toxic Avenger. They invited us out.
That's right.
Cineverse, the Toxic Avenger. Invited WAs. Don't invite us places, because we will do it.
Yeah, let this be a lesson. If you invite us across the country, we will show up.
We are
call your
financially
bluff.
irresponsible people.
No, dude, it was completely irresponsible, and we definitely didn't spend way too much money on Ubers.
I'm just happy you rented a car today too.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know what else we had?
We had In-N-Out.
We had In-N-Out. We got it twice in 12 hours.
Yeah, and let's just say this: it's good.
Thank you to the angels that work at In-N-Out.
Oh my god, dude!
Everybody there was so friendly. Everybody there was so nice.
It's a nightmare in that motherfucker.
Did it live up to the hype? Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit not.
Maybe a little bit. The first time was definitely better than the second time because we got it at 11 a.m. and
Right
then
when
we
they
got it
opened.
again at 11 p.m.
Dude, and it was as packed as it was at 11 p.m. as it was at 11 a.m. It was
Yeah.
loud, it was crowded, it was fucked. Like we were like, we're out of here. But like I got my shit animal style,
Mhm.
and that fucked me up on the plane pretty bad.
That one, animal style on your stomach.
Animal style got its revenge, baby. Took that all. I took animal style all the way home.
I thought it was a good way to wrap up the trip.
You gotta do
You
it.
know, little cap, little cherry on top after a crazy couple days.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, those are lifetime memories for sure.
Yeah, man. It was a dope dope trip. We just wanted to give you guys a recap what we've been doing. Like the video games conversations on the show are coming back. Been a while, but my co-host's job and life are my second chair is busy, so there's a lot we could talk about on WASD and beyond. And what like we're gonna talk about this trip. This was dope. Get ready
Yeah.
for a YouTube video. Noah's got some great ideas for the video. We're not gonna go in here, but for all the visual watchers of the show, being in for a treat
You
with some
want to tune
funny
in for that one.
photos, funny videos. See what we do.
Yeah.
Anything else on the trip other than the shitty plane rides?
No, as far as plane rides go, they were fine.
For you, I have an
For
ear.
me, I don't know.
I think it fucked my
Because of the
ear up.
ear problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Worth it for Toxie? I
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
Having been the person who that doesn't happen to, I'd say it's worth it.
It is worth it for Toxie. It is worth it for SDCC as two freeloaders walking our SDCC who made the most of that and left with so much gubbins. Yes, this trip was absolutely worth it. It was a blast. Man, the homeless population in San Diego are super aggressive.
Hey, bro, we keep no, they were not bad at all.
There was a guy masturbating.
We're keeping it light. We'll keep it light.
keeping
We
it
don't
light.
know that. We don't know
was
that.
totally whacking it.
We don't know.
Anyways,
He's in San Diego.
Yeah, he was.
He listened to the song.
Anyways, everybody, take our advice on this. Go see the Toxic Avenger in theaters August 29th. It is fast approaching. Take your friends with you. Take anybody who's not seen a Troma film or seen
See
the
it with
original
a
Toxic
crowd.
Avenger. Just bring your friends. This is a superhero film through and through. Go see this. It's a blast. Thank you, Cineverse. Thank you, Toxic Avenger. Thank you, Screambox, Bloody Disgusting, whoever else for having us out there. Check out the sponsors of the show. That's Final Boss and Stock LONGY. You guys should check out Noah's art when he does his art and posts about it. Noah does all the artwork for the WASD podcast. And for It Came From SCREAMBOX, check that show out. That releases every Thursday or Saturday when I get it up. Check out the
Big treat incoming on that show.
Yes, The Trouble with Tessa season finale releases this
excited.
Saturday, followed by a Trouble with Tessa treat
Follow-up.
prize follow-up.
Yes.
That. And yeah, guys, we appreciate your support. Thank you always for tuning in, watching the episodes, and being able and helping us to be able to get into positions like we just were. Without you
it
guys,
really is all because of the people.
Yeah, without the listeners, the viewers, we wouldn't have gone to San Diego. There's no fucking way we would have San Diego on a 2-week notice. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
But because you guys listen to the show, because you share our shit, because not provide, but we put shit out and you digest it, other people see that and they work with us, and that helps us. Thanks to Final Boss for constantly pushing us, and constantly giving us clothes to wear. I wore my Counter-Strike shit all weekend. It was a great time. So thank you all. Put us in the position to do something like this. Hopefully this isn't our last time, and hopefully we'll be mobbing deep next SDCC with Fire Spawn Camp.
That'd be sweet.
All right, guys. If you guys want to talk to us, tell us what to review, tell us what to play, tell us what to talk about on the show topic-wise when it comes to video games, reach out to us at wasdbeyond@gmail.com. Again, that is wasdbeyond@gmail.com. Hit us up there. Check us out on social medias. That's WASD Beyond everywhere. You just type in WASD, find us. Check Noah out on social media. His links are down below as always because he does the art. And until next week, guys, take it easy. Be safe.